experts. Besties, girlies, and boyos. We're back at it again for the third time. So, so this is my third time trying to record this. So this is Grim Legends 2, Song of the Dark Swan. This is the sequel to Grim Legends 1. Was the subtitle The Forbidden Bride? Something like that. And I first recorded this several months ago. And when I finally got around to editing it, it was just a nightmare. So, like, the first issue was, so, like, I opened the file, and I discovered that it recorded on the wrong microphone. It recorded on my webcam, so the sound quality was just bonkers. And then, like, not even 10 minutes into recording, my dog comes in and just starts throwing up everywhere, and I did not get far enough into editing to figure out what the third thing was, because these things come in 3, and I just said, forget it. We're gonna reset the whole run. So there is a little like opening cinematic that every time you open one of these games for the first time, it plays a little opening cinematic, and we don't have that. And I'm too lazy to fight for my life to get it, but it's fine. And then I tried to re-record it yesterday because it had been months, and I was like, okay, it's fine. Like I barely remember what I did, and then it didn't record any of the audio. Well, it did, sort of. But so anyway, I'm back at it again for the third time, and we're just gonna be flying through these puzzles. But so this is Grim Legends 2, Song of the Dark Swan. And Song of the Dark Swan, we're gonna go on casual. And I have my window open, which I should maybe close, but I'm enjoying the fresh air.
Greetings, healer. Your skills are praised far and wide. I need your help. I have consulted
my ears are dying.
I know, yet none has found the cure I need. My queen has never spoken a word. I love her more than life itself, and I long to hear her voice.
Hello, my dear. You're that healer, aren't you? My son, the king awaits you inside. And just so you know, his queen means the world to him.
You've arrived. My wife must put our son to bed. I'd like you to take a look at her as soon as you're settled in. I trust you'll find these lodgings acceptable.
Turn the sound down, my little baby ears. No, we're gonna skip the tutorial this time because I've done it so many times. That's an achievement. Good for me. I'm gonna grab you. I'm gonna look at you. This paper grants the carrier permission to travel freely within the realm of the Eagle King. And then this says, dark magic is strictly forbidden. And you're a shiny that I want.
You can use the table for your remedies.
Good for me.
Once you're settled, I'll take you to have a look at the queen.
Oh, I got a goblet. Some of this stuff I'm just speeding through because I already know what I'm doing. No point in faffing about. No, I need to lock this every time I open this game. I forget to lock that. And now, okay, find objects. Move something. Green bottle. Oh, I got a light to match to light that candle. Click you to get this shiny. There you are. Oh, good for me, finding 3 hidden objects within 3 seconds. Screaming, crying, throwing up. There you. And then I'm just missing a monocle. And, there it is. The little drain. And now I get a magnifying glass. Ye, and dare I say, ha.
Follow me, please.
We shall. Okay, there's a dog barking out in the wilderness. I must close my window now. It's not my dog, it's some random neighborhood dog. To the Palladial room. Palladial. This room. Sleeping peacefully, handsome little guy.
Please examine the queen. She seems quite unwell.
I would like to grab this first. Thank you. My magnifying glass. The queen seems deep sleep deprived and stressed.
The queen has an odd rash.
I didn't even click on that this time.
Her eyes are chronically bloodshot, and with dark circles under them.
What do you advise?
The queen should get some rest before further examination. I'll prepare relaxing brew for her.
Well, closing my window is a little bit of a mistake. I
Take
used a
your
room
time.
spray,
The
vanilla,
queen will
and
await
peach
you in her
tea.
chambers.
And I just did one little baby spritz, but it's a small room. So now I'm getting the tiniest of headaches. Queen's chamber. This little guy sleeps soundly in his mother's embrace. And she's waiting for the brew, so we shouldn't waste time. Can I get anything else yet? With this hatchet, the king broke into the burning house and rescued his future queen. Surely fate brought them together, for as the king carried her out, 7 swans flew overhead. Many say this was an omen of divine providence. The swans part seems a bit much. Nevertheless, it's a cute story. Oh, that reminds me. I was going to explain, and I was just going to explain it from the get-go this time, that this story, so there's a fairy tale that I know from, I need to get water, from Jim Henson's The Storyteller, which is a fantastic TV miniseries, by the way. Fantastic puppets, as per Jim Henson. Jim Henson Company. We're just gonna sit and stare at this nice tableau while I explain this, because if I don't, it'll never get explained. But so there is one story, one fairy tale that they cover called The Three Ravens. And there is another version of this fairy tale that this game is based off of, with 7 swans instead of, well, maybe not exactly 7 swans, but with swans instead of ravens. And we'll cover more of the stories, that way I don't spoil the whole game. But for those who know that fairy tale, it was kind of like really fun trying to figuring out and realizing as it happened. But so that's why we're seeing some of the swan, like some of the swan imagery already, is because it pertains to that fairy tale. What am I doing? I'm making a brew. It's my recipe for a cold brew. I put the water there. I light the fire to cook. Then I need 2 of the green. So I do 5, 4, 3 down the drain, 2 in there. And then I need 4 water, so I put 2. That's 4, and then I put some of the leaves in there. There's still certain things, like doing the math to figure that out still messes me up. And I give it a little stir. And voila! We have a little sippy sip.
What is that?
Luckily, she's just in shock. I think the brew should help here.
Thank you, dearie.
How horrible!
I can't bear to look. Please go into the queen's chamber and tell me my grandchild is all right. I'll call the guards.
Hold on, I gotta take a sip. I'll click that while I'm taking a sip. I forgot this was a cherry Pepsi. That's so exciting. What a nice little surprise for me. Gimme. To the X. And then, I feel like there's still something I'm supposed to click on in here. Because it still allows me to click back on it. So maybe that's just what we return to her later.
I'll write it down.
Note that there. And then someone tore her beautiful ribbon. This must be the prince's favorite toy. Time is of the essence here. But sometimes you gotta look at the shinies, you know? Dun dun dun.
Someone was just in here. Are my eyes playing tricks on me? No, I know what I saw. Was it magic?
There it is. We check the queen. Her eyelids
Thank
just fluttered.
goodness. She's just unconscious.
And I take this shiny for my own. And I take this torch. Okay, I need a piece to open that. So is this. Press. One thing I'm sure of, they're not edible. Okay, that just clicks on that. The young queen seems to feel distant from her mother-in-law. I wish I could turn the page, but it's fine. A little girl and 7 swans. Is there anything else I can click on in here? Oh, the window. A black feather. Dun dun dun. A torn piece of blanket. It's from the baby's cradle. I see the young queen enjoys weaving, but why does she use herbs instead of wool? Yes, she gathers a basket of nettles. And here, someone's counting down the day until shirts. And she has 3 shirts.
What is it you found?
So, what happened?
The queen was holding this in her hand.
Let me see it, dear. Dark magic? My goodness.
Bestie, we
Son,
needed
you
that
know
for
the
plot
law.
relevance.
Arrest the queen.
My queen is innocent, but even she is not above the law. Please, help her. Tell her I love her. Here, take this
Take this
flower.
flower.
It's her favorite.
Gimme.
She will know she can trust you.
Gimme.
Find the old passage to the tower and see my wife. We'll meet afterwards in the garden.
What was I doing? That's correct. I have to go back here and use her. I just love the little effects. Connect you, connect you. I love this minigame because I just know every single time I do it in a different way. No, I messed up. Yeah! Reverse engineered. Good God. Secret passage. It's riddled with cobwebs. But first... Actually, no, I don't think there's anything I can do in here. I'm a liar. We light the torch. Thank you for the lit torch. Puzzle piece. For moi. Be gone! Old tower stairs. Objective. I need the straw to rebuild the nest. I want to scare off that bug, but I can't. He's just a little guy. Look at him. He's so small. Grateful for saving her child, this swallow will help you in your adventure. Ha! Thus the moon. Thank you. I forgot I can grab the pokey stick. The stick poke. Hook. And you need a lovely new ribbon. Give me the shiny. Up to the steps. Get away. No.
Don't be afraid. I'm an envoy of your husband. He believes you're innocent.
Thank you. There you can see the leaves she's gathered and where she's sewing. But so in... Hold on, is there a thing I could click in there? Oh, now she's weaving. I thought there was something I could click in here. Shiny. In the... The words are very hard. In the story I know, the Three Ravens, the princess in that story also can't talk. I don't know what I'm doing. I goobed. No, I didn't do this right. Oh, I did this so smooth the first time. There we go. The princess in that one also can't talk. My knittle shirts. Because so... Is this spoilers? 1, 2, 5, 6, and we've crossed out the 7th. I feel like every time I see a picture of these, they look different. And then I need the dagger. But she also can't talk in that, but she can't talk due to... I'm just gonna go for it. And, you know, if you don't want spoilers, just mute me. Well, I don't know if they're necessarily spoilers for this game, but they're spoilers for something.
Once upon a time, there were two lands, the Kingdom of Eagles and the Kingdom of Swans. The ruler of the Swan Kingdom became obsessed with magic. He began to use scrolls, potions, and medallions filled with it.
I can wait. I don't know why I'm so eager to be like, and this, I'll wait.
One day, swaths of thorny vines and gnarled trees engulfed the land,
But I
and black
do think the
clouds
princess
covered
and the
the
Three
sky.
Swans
This
doesn't
place
speak for a
became
different
forever
reason
known
than
as
this
the
princess.
Dark Kingdom. A group of survivors managed to escape, stealing away to Eagle Castle in a fisherman's boat. The ruling family respected the old alliance with their neighbors and took the refugees in. To ensure the safety of the realm, the Eagle King's wife, the Peacock Lady, announced a new law forbidding the practice of magic.
That missive we saw earlier.
All right, now the doors are open.
Good for me. There's that shiny. Haha. The queen has been found guilty of practicing dark magic and kidnapping. Her death sentence will be carried out by midnight. Bring, bring. Oh, I never noticed over here the animation changes too to the bird at the bird feeder. And then it hops back. That's so sweet. It's a map of the Kingdom of Eagles. Is this the Dark Castle? I'm gonna assume... I'm gonna click that. But I know that won't do anything. My big hook! Gimme. I do enjoy that...
No one gets in or out. King's orders.
This guy is here and is just watching me vandalize the castle. Okay, I can't do this one yet. Because I don't have the other piece of the pie. Hold on, one thing at a time, one thing at a time, one thing at a time. I'm getting ahead of myself. I'm getting ahead of myself because I know the things I'm supposed to do. I'm rushing, I'm speed running. I'm marathoning when I don't need to. I enjoy this one. Picking up items and interacting with the room through it. I just described all point and click games ever. And then I need the broom. And then I need a broom to sweep up cobwebs. And then I pull this weight. And then I take the chisel and the magnet. I'm gonna stick the magnet in there. I'm gonna go swish, 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 swish. I'm gonna take the paper crane. I'm gonna put the paper crane up there. X marks the spot. Chisel, chisel. Right eye, left eye. Right eye, left eye. Voila, voila. Oh, that's so sword, shield. I think this is fun. And voila, the stone diadem, which I think is a tiara because it is, but fine, we'll call it a stone. Hold on, I'm googling diadem. A diadem is a tiara. Or a crown, I guess, would be more technically correct. Don't look at me. 1, 2. My foot is asleep. I'm having a very bad time. Okay, move the circular pieces to form the center. So we're gonna go in a round really quick. I am gonna have to do some finagling. I'm so oh! Yells. Yells. Okay, hold on. We'll do a really big... Oh, that doesn't connect. We'll do a really big circle. The biggest circle there ever was. I refuse to skip. I'm not a coward. Just because it doesn't connect there, I didn't do this correctly. Is that in the right? That doesn't look like that's right either, but I know it is. I just wish there was like a little reset button that I could get. Hold on, if I hit back and I go back in it, that is still in the same gooped up format. I will say it's very frustrating now doing the puzzle, because like I remember doing these puzzles literally yesterday and just getting some of them so simply purely by mistake, and now and now like for this one I'm like, okay, I've messed up. I know that I messed up, but I don't have a means of fixing it easily because I don't have like a reset button to, you know, GG go next. I'm not gonna skip. I'm not a coward. Little rangy. I got there. No! What's out of order? Oh. Gasp. Perhaps
green mist
we
I
will
saw
need
enter the queen's chamber and kidnap the little prince.
to go
It's heading
there
toward the dark castle.
in the future.